Can you share a story about trying to connect with someone important to you while navigating all those procedures?
You want to hear about Florm? Florm worked at the Bureau of Unnecessary Measurements. Z had the most perfectly spiraled tentacle hair, and Z could file forms with an efficiency that made my secondary heart flutter. I wanted to ask Zir to share a simple meal, just one meal.
How long did that take?
17 weeks. First, I had to file an intent to initiate social interaction form. Then, Florm had to file a reciprocal acknowledgement of potential interest document. Then we both needed character references, medical histories, ancestral dining preference charts dating back 12 generations. By the time we'd completed all the paperwork, the restaurant I'd wanted to suggest had closed, reopened as a meditation center, then closed again. When we finally had our meal, we were so exhausted from the bureaucracy that we just sat in silence, occasionally passing each other correctly filed napkins.
That's both heartbreaking and hilarious. Did Florm understand what you were trying to express through all those forms?
On our third date, which only required 9 weeks of paperwork, a personal record, Z looked at me and said, "Zorp, would you like to try something radical?" I was terrified Z was going to suggest synchronized tentacle dancing, but no, Z said, "Let's just talk. No forms?" We spent 3 hours just talking. It was the most rebellious, wonderful thing I'd ever done. Of course, we had to file retroactive conversation documentation afterwards, but still,